YouTube Grand Fam? I'm back, but you wouldn't know that because this episode or this video released later on the week. Anyways, it's now nighttime. We are going to be doing some like sunset into nighttime photography, and we're going to be doing it based around getting epic bokeh at night. And we're going to be shooting. The beautiful Anna here contacted me and was like, yo, I want to shoot this. And I said, yo, I got you. And a little bit later in the video, I'm going to tell you and show you how to get this effect and how you can do it. It's super easy. It's not that hard. It just takes the right eye and the right positioning. So stay locked, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to get hit while walking on the street. Just kidding. All right, now I'm gonna tell you guys the actual settings on your camera and some of the thought process and theory of how you can actually do it yourself. So first step is you need a lens. I'd recommend maybe like a 50mm, 35mm with like a low f-stop. So I'm shooting at like 1.4 f-stop, and it has to be like under 2 because that's how you get the nice creamy bokeh. And your ISO should be at 800 because if you're not shooting at 800 at night, I feel bad for you. You're gonna have blurry pictures unless you're like Mr. Robo Arms. So ISO 800, low f-stop, you know, as low as possible, 1.4, 1.8. Like if you got the nifty 50, what are you doing? You can't show my camera here. You could have like a $100 nifty 50 lens that goes to 1.8. You're fine. This is not that much more of a nicer 50 lens, goes to 1.4. It's just as good, but. Just remember those settings, and then also you have to take into account the distance between you and the model, and then the model and the lights. So the closer you are to the model, the bigger the lights in the back will be, and the further you are away from the model, the smaller the bokeh will be. So if it's like a straight portrait, like just her head up to here, you're gonna have really big bokeh, which is really nice. But if it's more of like a full body shot, you're actually gonna have a lot smaller bokeh, so you have to compensate by having more lights in the picture. And what I would actually recommend is slightly exposing this one for the background and bringing her up in post. I know you shouldn't do things in post, but for this, it helps a lot because you can, you know, add highlights to her face or like use a white paintbrush to bring it back on her face. So I'm not gonna waste any more of my client's time. We have to go up into the Chinatown area and get more beautiful bokeh. All right, let's go. Good luck. So we needed more lights. Just needed more lights in general. Get her that nice, creamy, beautiful bokeh that all the Instagram repost pages want. And for her, it'll look dope. So now we're just gonna stand her in the middle of a crosswalk, looking down a main busy road. Yeah, should be fun. Boom! In Chinatown, guys. Look at this beautiful DC arch. This is so good. I filmed so many good videos here. But we're not here for that. We're here to get epic bokeh. And as you can tell, there's tons of lights. There's a model. And tons of talent right here. Yo, I'm trying to crush this. Okay. I think this is the last location, and then we're done. Because we're only shooting one look. So, we'll recap later. And it's a cliffhanger. You like that? That's a wrap. Second shoot of the day is done. You just saw me getting nighttime bokeh portraits. So I'm just gonna review real quick how to do this. ISO 800. F-stop as low as possible. So you really need to be under 2.0 f-stop. Gotta be there, guys. And then also just play with the distance between you and the subject. And that's how big your bokeh will be. So the closer of a portrait it is, the bigger the bokeh, aka the lights will be. And then the more far away, the smaller the lights will be. So if I'm shooting her entire body, tiny lights. If I'm shooting like halfway and up, big lights. If I'm shooting her head, enormous lights. Looks like the sun's in the background. So play with this, guys. You'll see the images pop up on the screen during this. You can kind of gauge it for yourself. But please go try, go learn, go do, guys. The only way you get better at photography is just by doing and learning. Work for free if you have to. Do what you gotta do, guys. I'm done. Game of Thrones is tonight, so I'm like time stamping this. You probably shouldn't do that. Gonna watch Game of Thrones. Gotta thank Mario for doing this. Thank you, Anna, for coming out and being on my video, guys. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow the man Mario on Instagram. And that's it.